Harry's war of grievance against the press is only going to hurt his dad ahead of his coronation. So guys, as we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. What does one gives one spa to mark the monumental occasion of his ceremonial accession to the throne? A sacred moment he has been preparing for his entire life? A pair of socks or box of chalks? Just won't cut it on this day of days. Something in a silver frame seems a bit lame. So you have to give Prince Harry a ribbon of tattered credit for handling King Charles, a coronation gift he will never forget or possibly forgive. How could he, just over a week before the coronation, which will be beamed around the world to a television audience of millions and millions, Harry has peeled upon a fresh seam in his obsessive war of grievance against the British press. He is suing newsgroup newspapers over alleged historical unlawful information gathering, one of three major cases being brought, including one against his newspaper group. That is entirely his right, but it is the monarchy we're talking about here, more than anything else, that his actions damage the most. Boom, boom, boom goes the ordnance from Harry's cannons of wrath straight through the castle ramparts and into the inner sanctum, imploding any remnants of family calm before the big day. At a time when Charles and Camilla need it least, he has dragged the embarrassing memory of Gate back into the public arena and also suggested that Prince William agreed a settlement with the NGN, like a conspiracist high on his beloved ayahuasca and the rich fumes of hubris. The Duke of Sussex went on to allege in court this week that a secret pact exists between senior members of the royal family and newspaper bosses. This seems to be news of absolutely everyone except Harry, although he provided little of the destiny or of the density of detail that might helpful support such a notion. Not for the first time it crossed my mind that just because Harry passionately believes something does not necessarily mean that it's true. To pursue his 31-page statement to the court is to understand, as fantastical as it seems, that Harry sees himself not as a man possessed, but as a knight in shining armor, the great redeemer not only of himself and his family, but of the government, the media industry, the people of this great country, the country itself, and indeed the very concept of democracy. Our country is judged globally by the state of our press and our government, both of whose reputations I believe are currently at rock bottom, films this great international statesman, conveniently forgetting that no one has done more than he to damage this country's image around the world, primarily by claiming it to be a racist backwater from which he and his apparently victimized wife were so desperate to escape. The statement makes it clear that Harry believes the royal family are a bunch of gullible fools being led through the noses by evil media forces they don't understand. Why only he and he alone is wise enough to put on his goggles of perception and see the real truth.